Stop trying to read everything for JAMB 2026. That is exactly why many students fail. At this stage, reading more is not the problem. Reading wrong will be the problem. So you don't need to cover everything in the syllabus to pass the UTME 2026. So here are the 5 things you need to do to reverse math. Number 1, focus more on repeated topics. There are many topics that JAMB cannot do without repeating them. Topics like quadratic equation, current electricity, genetics, and so many others. Once you are studying past questions, you will know that there's no way they can escape it. So focus more on repeated topics. And number 2 is use past questions as your main study material at this stage. So you don't need to read textbooks before you pass. No, you don't start as if you have just started reading. You need to focus more on past questions. Drop your past questions, close your book, ask yourself questions, answer it. If you cannot answer it, that means you still don't know it. And repeat it. And studying the past questions is how you enter your examiner's mind, and that is the mind you need to use to enter the examination hall. And number 3, don't read passively. Don't read passive. You need to test yourself. Close your book and then you ask yourself questions, and that is how to understand most of this topic. Number 4, you need to cut off distractions completely. That is it. You cut off distractions. Stop spending more on your phones now. Put your phones aside. All the unnecessary chat, stop it, and unnecessary movement, stop it, because now it is time for you to study deeply. Even 3 to 4 hours of studying of deep reading is better than 10 hours of distractions reading. So you need to cut off all the chats, all the phones, all the videos for now, and focus on your exam. And number 5, reverse, don't cram. This is not why, this is not NECO. Reverse it. You don't have to cram it. So because questions are objectives, so you need to reverse, ask yourself questions, and that is how to pass. And take notes that even the smart students, things don't come out perfectly sometimes, and that's why the smart students do have backup plan in case anything happens. And there are other routes for university admissions, but for now we will discuss it later. But for now, try to reverse smartly with reading your past questions, with cut off distractions, with focusing on some topics that JAMB cannot do without asking, so that you can come out in flying column. So what I want to ask you, what is the score are you expecting from JAMB? Write it down here, and God will grant you your heart desire. My name remains Michael Ekundayo, and I will see you in the next
Check
video.
Binance 11.